Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
He saved her life from a brutal attack in California. She tracked him down to Michigan. Wait till you see this emotional reunion, more than a year in the making.
That's coming up. All right, Priya, but we're going to begin with the local forecasters tracking showers headed this way, and some areas are indeed at risk for flooding tonight. That's after hitting a record high of 89 degrees this afternoon, and now storms moving in.
That's right, Ben. Will these storms impact the morning commute?
It's possible, Kim and Devin. The bigger question is how much rain is this going to produce? There have been spots that have already picked up over an inch of rain from earlier storms, and we're watching this line, which is now advancing across the state. There is a severe thunderstorm warning out there. That is just to the north of Ionia. In fact, in Montcalm County there, the text of that warning says there is a tornado possible with that. So we've got to continue to monitor not only the amount of rain, but a severe threat. We're still under a slight risk for severe weather, at least for a good chunk of the north zone. Marginal risk extends down to the city, so we'll be watching that overnight. Flood watch in effect until Wednesday afternoon for Genesee, Lapeer, and St. Clair counties. And again, or I should say satellite counties, these areas have already picked up over an inch of rain from those earlier storms. Daytime highs tomorrow, only 73, plus it's coming at noon. Wait till you see the 4-zone forecast, because not everybody's going to get relief. We'll look at that in just a few minutes. Kim?
And a woman jogging in San Francisco survived a brutal attack thanks to a hero who stepped in. The stranger stopped the assault, ran after the attacker, and kept him pinned until police got there. She survived and wanted to thank this stranger in person, but the hero moved back to Michigan a few months ago to take care of his mother. So let's get to Priya Mann at Campus Martius. And Priya, the survivor was determined to find this man.
Yeah, that's right, Kim. She wasn't allowed to contact him during the investigation or court proceedings, but her friend did have his email address. So a few weeks ago, she emailed him, and tonight they met here at Park in downtown Detroit.
Thank you so much.
The last time these two met, her life was in danger.
I was on a footbridge and I couldn't escape, and somebody from behind was running after me and screaming that I was on his territory.
I saw him running, and then I noticed that he was chasing somebody.
He threw me to the ground many times, pulled my hair, pulled a bunch of my hair out.
John Holliday was biking on the other side of this footbridge when he saw a man attacking Sarah. He started screaming and ran toward her.
And by that time, he had already had her on the ground. And I picked her up and I said, just sit here, it's okay, I'm gonna make sure he doesn't come back. I'm gonna get him.
And he chased after him on his bicycle, and the next thing I knew, there were 7 police cars there.
These pictures show how brutal the attack was.
I was absolutely positive this man was gonna kill me. And I don't know where he came from.
That day, I wasn't taking that route, but for some reason, I went down that street.
15 months later, Sarah met her hero at Park in Detroit.
I don't really know who does what he did. I don't know who takes off and chases somebody. He was just a bystander.
Can't believe she came all the way out here to take me. That's really, I don't know, I can't imagine. I'm kind of speechless.
All I can say is I wish there were more people like him. And you're lucky to have him living here.
Yeah, we certainly are. You know, Sarah was at a salon this afternoon, and when she told the woman doing her nails why she was visiting, that woman told her to call Local 4, which she did. And now John, our local hero, he's getting the recognition he deserves. Reporting live from Campus Martius, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
You're right. So deserving. Just a fantastic ending to that story. All right, Priya. Devin.
Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib has made headlines twice in this past week for an ethics probe into her campaign spending, as well as the T-shirts she's selling. She was in Detroit tonight for a town hall meeting where she was not all that interested in answering our questions. We bring in Mara McDonald, who's following that for us tonight. Mara.
Devin, good evening. You know, when we arrived at the public town hall meeting that Tlaib was having tonight, a staffer of hers came up to us and told us that she would not answer our questions, nor would she grant us an interview, which is fine. That's their prerogative. But it doesn't mean we're not going to try and ask those questions anyway.
Some people want to impeach the corruption. Some people want to basically impeach this king-like approach, this lawlessness approach from the president.
Tlaib spent 2 hours talking and taking questions from those at this West Side town hall tonight.
Some of the best policy ideas come from you all.
None of which dealt with the 2 issues she's made headlines for in the last few days. One, These T-shirts being sold by her campaign, which is the phrase that got Tlaib in the hot seat her very first day in office when she uttered that line.
Listen, I don't think that that kind of tone helps anyone. For me, it's really just a somber time.
Number two, the House ethics probe surrounding monies she paid herself from her campaign. Tlaib dodged us and wouldn't answer questions on either tonight. Her communications director sent out a statement which in part reads, Representative Tlaib has cooperated completely with the committee to resolve the referral. That ethics complaint is looking at not only the amount Tlaib paid herself from her campaign funds, but also the timing of payments. It's not illegal for candidates to pay themselves from funds raised, but those payments are supposed to stop once the general election is over. Back here live, interestingly enough, if you get on Tlaib's campaign website tonight, the pop-up that would show up offering those T-shirts for sale, well, that's no longer there. And if you get on the Twitter link that she sent out, also offering those T-shirts for sale, well, that doesn't work either. We're live downtown tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
All right, Mara. Well, tonight the UAW says it is waiting to hear back from General Motors after making a counter-proposal to GM's latest offer. The union says GM submitted a comprehensive proposal just before 10 o'clock last night. That offer, though, was rejected, with the union saying it fell short on a number of fronts: health care, wages, the temporary employee issue. So negotiations have ended for the night this evening. They are set to resume tomorrow morning in what will be day 17 of the strike. Surveillance video shows the moments a fire truck crashes into several cars, bringing down a utility pole at a gas station on Detroit's east side. We first brought you this story last night at 11. Amazing that no one was hurt after this violent crash. This happened along 8 Mile near DeQuinder. Came so close to hitting those gas pumps. The crash remains under investigation.
Meanwhile, a police investigation is underway after a home owned by a state representative is demolished without warning. State Rep Sherry Gay Danyogo says the home she purchased in hopes of gifting it to a family during Christmas was suddenly demolished. Well, after our story aired last week, the Detroit police now launching an investigation into the mysterious demolition.
I've reached out to the utility companies. I've met with the Detroit police officers. I've talked to the mayor, and who said that they will certainly make this right.
According to the mayor's office, the house was not on the list to be demolished. 4 Metro Detroit men behind bars tonight accused of ransacking hundreds of unlocked cars over the past year. Ferndale police say the men would walk through various neighborhoods on a nightly basis, checking for unlocked cars. The men are also accused of stealing 11 cars throughout Wayne, Oakland, and Macomb counties. Police believe the 4 are responsible for 65 of the 145 reported thefts from cars in the city of Ferndale this year.
Michigan's ban on flavored e-cigarettes officially goes into effect at midnight tonight. The ban prohibits retailers from selling, giving, distributing, or even possessing flavored vaping products, and violating those rules can result in a misdemeanor punishable by up to 6 months in prison and a $200 fine.
Still ahead, a police raid uncovers a major crime operation.
Yep, what agents found once they looked behind the shower door.
And a family driving home from Disney World is attacked at gunpoint. Now they're speaking out about the moment the driver took off with a baby in the back seat. Here's Jamie.
Football is all about communication. But one player here at Bloomfield Hills High School does that in a different way.
It's what you want to do. It's what's in your heart and what you want and what you believe.
How Devin Holmes' coaches and teammates have adapted to make this work, and now it's no big deal. Coming up.
Flu shots